Welcome back to Mountain Connections. The Park City Chamber is a champion of local businesses here in our town, and here to tell us everything about what they have coming up, what they're doing to promote Park City all across the world is Rachel Buhler and Zach Fyne. Thanks for being here this snowy day, both of you.
Yes, thank you for having us. This is what we love to see.
Yeah. Yes, this is exciting. We are so ready to hit the slopes and so sad that we can't. For the most part.
That's right, I know, but it's beautiful out as long as people are driving safe, but it really is a sign that winter's on its way. And you know, right now we've been doing our winter messaging for a few months already because we're always kind of a step ahead of the season. So this is just really getting us all amped up for what's ahead.
I think everyone's getting very excited. Are you noticing that hotels and things are booking up for the winter a little more? The stoke is high. We're supposed to have a good winter.
That's
it
right.
Seems like based on how our fall's going that that's going to happen.
That's right. Right now we're seeing already our January, February, and March are pretty booked up. So we're really pushing the more shoulder season of the winter, if you will. So we're really pushing December bookings coming before the holidays, as well as that late spring skiing.
I actually love late spring singing.
You too.
My favorite conditions is not quite as cold, not quite as crowded. So if I lived somewhere else, I think I would come in the spring.
Isn't that nice? And so to really execute some of the messaging that we're doing around the country and the world, you know, we've got consumer events going on around the country where we're trying to just get in front of the people in our destination markets. We're also doing media missions from a communication standpoint, talking with journalists, just trying to get them to write about the publication. Again, on the earlier side, we're already meeting with them and have been for a couple months just to get us on their radar so that when the November, December, January editions come out of these publications, we're there. Meanwhile, Zach has had pretty exhaustive travels. Zach represents a lot of South America and the Pacific Asia. You split a bunch of that, so I'd love to have you just talk about what you have been up to, because his schedule, sometimes I don't think I can even keep up with it, but it just goes to show how much our efforts really do extend beyond the borders of our own country and head out to the rest of the world to really attract additional visitation from an international market.
Yeah, absolutely. So I head up the Latin America and Asia, and we spent this past fall going into all of our top markets across Central and South America. So I started off in Panama, Costa Rica, one of our secondary markets, and that's a lot of just meeting with travel agents, meeting with media, promoting the upcoming season. And then we head off to our larger, more major markets. I was in Brazil and Argentina, meeting with top consumers, hosting media events, doing presentations for travel agents so that they can sell the destination. And then finishing it off in Mexico, one of my favorite places just to eat, but just lovely people. And doing the same thing, going across 4 different cities across Mexico, from Mérida, Guadalajara, Monterrey, Mexico City. It's a lot of traveling. It's great that I'm young and I have a lot of energy, but you know, it's just a really great opportunity to not only promote the Park City message, but just promote the ski message to these Latin American markets that might not be so aware of just all the values and just how great skiing is in general. So we're really excited for what this upcoming season has in store from the Latin American markets, and this April I'll be in China doing the same for the following season.
You know, living here in Park City, it's so exciting to hear that you're promoting our little town all over the world. It sounds like a very exciting job. You get to travel all over, meet a bunch of people. How do you approach when you're in Central America? How do you approach the message, and how is it received?
You have to craft the message differently for every single market. When you're in like Panama and Costa Rica, you have to start from the very basics, where you're just saying, look how wonderful skiing is, look how charming this is, you should try it out. When you're going to markets that are a little bit more experienced with the ski message, you're crafting why they should choose Park City over any other North American ski resort. So you're just giving all of our basic benefits of a ski vacation in Park City over our competitors. And then it's just depending on just the familiarity with some of the tour operators. If they know what separates Park City from, let's say, one of our other ski competitors, it's just talking about, hey, this is what's new. This is why you should sell us, because we have all these new attractions, and these are some of our new hotels, restaurants, and features that you can sell to your clients. So it's all about just crafting the message depending on the familiarity of snow, depending on the familiarity of the resorts, and just trying to educate them a lot. With the U.S. ski market, we know a lot of them know Park City, but it's just trying to get more of attention. With the South American, Central American markets, it's a lot more starting from the basics.
And are you seeing a good response from those areas?
Absolutely. I mean, it's obvious they love the concept of Park City just because we don't get snow. Wow, this would be amazing. So it's selling something that they don't have at home. So you immediately get their attention. It's a little bit hard trying to sell being cold in the winter. For them, they love beach vacations. So you're trying to say, yeah, it's a little cold, but if you put on a bunch of clothes and you put on your gloves, you're gonna have a wonderful time. I'm from South Florida. If I can do it, you can do it. So, I mean, the challenge there is trying to sell cold, trying to sell going into the mountains during the coldest time of the year. But selling, I mean, just selling just how charming and beautiful this town, how it offers everything that they love, especially the shopping. That is something that I find just absolutely hilarious. When I'm hosting any Latin American travel agent or media, we spend just as much time in the outlets Park City as we do on the ski mountain. They love shopping. And so I push that message hard. And then, I mean, if I'm in Mexico, they love eating is a very big part of their culture. So I'm pushing the restaurant scene in Mexico. If I'm in Brazil, they love the opera and they love having fun and going out. So I'm pushing the nightlife of Park City. But I think the overreaching message that for all of Latin America is Park City has shopping. And they love that.
Well, and how lucky are we here in Park City? We have incredible skiing. The weather isn't so bad. Don't look at today or tomorrow. But other than that, the weather is actually not horrible. We love it, of course. But we also have, you know, the great shopping, the great restaurants, the great culture, arts, entertainment. It's really the whole package, and which is why you've been touting it as winter's favorite town.
That's right. That's our campaign that we've been running for. This will be our second year leading into it. And I mean, we really are winter's favorite town. We get the best snowfall. We've got a lot of activities going on, from anything recreation-wise to more leisure-wise, and you can't ask for more, really.
You really can't. And so how's that message going? The winter's favorite town, you're continuing that campaign throughout this season.
So it's been great. We really take our campaigns and we hit two markets. We hit the media market, and then we also hit the consumer market. So we have TV ads that are running in some of our top markets, which would include Chicago and New York City. In general, our top markets include those two, as well as many cities sprinkled along California, Texas. We're trying to hit the Southeast where it's very hot. That's more summer messaging. We do a lot of year round, but right now that we're focused on winter, Chicago and New Yorkers, they love coming here. And then the California market, again, is so hot. So we do have a commercial that we'd love to share with you guys. I don't know if you have it.
It's actually playing right now.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
It's right at the end of it. Just beautifully done. Really, it makes me love our town even more.
It's so charming, isn't it?
So charming.
It shows that you can really come here as a couple, as an individual, with your girlfriends, with your significant other. It just, all age ranges can really find the attraction of this destination. So we had a couple consumer events last year and this year. So we did like pop-up events, again, in Chicago and New York City, and we'll be doing another one later in Los Angeles area this year, with just our Winter's Favorite Town campaign, plopping ourselves into the center of a really popular hub in these cities just to get it out there. And then again, with the help of our TV commercials, we're also doing polybagging and getting ads in popular publications as well. We're just really spreading the message. It's out there.
You really are, and we really appreciate the Chamber and all the work that you do and how hard you champion Park City and the businesses here. So not only are you traveling all over the world spreading the message of great Park City, you've got some also events for business owners here in town.
That's right. So there are a lot of benefits of being a Chamber member itself. I like to think that the primary one is all the networking that you get to do with all the other businesses in town as well. I just think that's such a key to feel that sense of business community, especially during the wintertime when it's so busy, and sometimes it can be a little bit tiring, but you're seeing your friends next door running their business and getting that insight from them and just making these connections. So we like to also offer educational courses and the opportunity to really mingle and see what's going on at the chamber. So we have a few upcoming that I would love to just get on the radar, and I'll say it right now that our website is visitparkcity.com, and that's where everyone can find anything in case any of the words I say are a little bit too much to take if you don't have a pen and paper right now. But we've got November 6th, a lunch and learn. Lunch and learn is when you're welcome to bring your own lunch to this venue for an hour. There's an educational seminar that will happen, and the one on November 6th is learning how to really boost up your LinkedIn profile, whether that's personally or for your business page. Just the ins and outs of that, because as time goes on, technology is changing. The benefits of this is always growing, and you have to adapt to it. So that's November 6th. And then one of our more exciting events is the Fall Forum. We do this every year in the October-November timeframe, and this is an opportunity for all of our members to sit down with us for a couple hours over a nice lunch and hear from the resorts, hear from the chamber. We always have a nice guest speaker as well, just really getting everyone excited for the winter season, what exactly is going on in town at the time, what we can expect from the markets, how is lodging looking, and all that great stuff. So that's the Fall Forum, and that's November 13th. RSVPs are required for that one. So again, visit parkcity.com. We do love to share that with our chamber members. And then the last one, we have a mix and mingle networking event, December 3rd. Hard to say that I'm already talking about December. That's only about a month away already. So December 3rd is like a winter kickoff party that we're hosting down at the Visitor Info Center that we'd love all of our members to come to, and anyone who's not a member that is interested in learning more about what the chamber does, we'd love for them to come too and just see all the fun business faces that they see there, and meet the chamber staff itself who will be there. And we've always got something to look forward to.
You really do, and it's exciting. Thanks so much for being here, Zach and Rachel, on this snowy day. Exciting to hear about all your travels all throughout the world, and to hear about these fun activities here at home as well. So thanks again for everything you do for our businesses and for our town here.
Well, thank you for having us.
It was awesome.
We love being able to come on, talk to you guys, and with the snow falling, it couldn't be better timing.
We are all very excited for winter season. Right. All right, check out Winter's favorite town is right here in Park City. We're thankful that you are watching and participating in Park City, and thanks to Zach and to Rachel for being here today to talk all about what they're doing as the Park City Chamber. Visit Park City online. We have much more coming up on Mountain Connections right after this.